Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Healing Emporium. I am here today to talk about our weekend energy forecast. So I'm just going to get right into it. So the first card that I pulled for the weekend is balance. And balance is, something that I feel like we all need to be focusing on a daily basis, or most certainly a weekly basis. Just everyday stuff in life stresses us out, and we need to make sure that we're making the time that we need to heal ourselves. We all go through cycles, and I feel like when we're going through a cycle or we're coming back to something energetically that we need to heal within ourselves, it's important for us to create the time that we need to heal ourselves and do whatever you need to do to make that happen. If you feel like you need to be alone, then definitely make that space for yourself. If you feel like you need to reach out to people and connect and talk about it, then definitely do that as well. So this card that I pulled the balance card, and it reminds me of the strength card in the original tarot deck. And the image is a woman, and she's with this lion, and the two energies coming into her cup is supposed to represent the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So we all have both energies within ourselves. And if one starts to overrun the other, we get overwhelmed, we feel off balance. And so it's just a matter of trying to make sure that you're giving yourself everything that you need, not just some of what you need. And listening to what your body needs, listening to what your soul is trying to express to you. If it's time to break out of a certain pattern that you've been in, you need to really honor that, and you need to move forward. And sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's frustrating, and stuff comes up that we don't really know how to move forward, but that's when it's important to reach out to people in the community that can help you and give you the support that you require to move forward. So, just understand that when you're moving through a difficult time, it brings growth, and it brings, a whole new way of life. So don't ever be afraid of moving into a new part of life. Situations present themselves when they're supposed to, and new people come into our lives when they're supposed to, and old people exit when they're supposed to. So we need to remember that and honor when it happens, even if it doesn't make sense at the time. It's really hard to lose people. It's really hard to, come to terms with it. And sometimes we just have to. It's just part of life, It's part of the cycles. It's part of experiencing balance, You need the dark to understand and appreciate the light. And so to everyone, just make sure that you're being grateful for the good times when you're experiencing the bad. Don't let the bad times overwhelm you. Just understand that it's all for the good and the growth. Okay? All right, the next card is talking about tapping into your creativity and understanding how precious and how powerful our ability to create is, and how our imaginations are there for a reason. And we all have our own very specific energetic pattern, and we all have different ways of expressing it. And we are meant to do so and share that with each other, because it helps build each other up. It helps teach other people lessons. It helps people understand and relate and feel like they're not alone. And this card specifically is talking about understanding that we're all connected to the infinite mind of God, and that we can channel information and bring it into physical reality through creation. So if you're an artist, and artists have so many different forms of creating, like writing, painting, creating jewelry, furniture, pottery, even just speaking. Speaking is a form of creation. And so what the message is for this weekend is they really want us to pay attention to our thoughts and honor whatever thoughts are coming in. So if you're feeling urged to paint, you should paint. If you're feeling urged to create something, then you should definitely do that because it's needed. And it's going to help you come more into balance, and it's going to be something that you can put out into the universe with your own unique vibration to it. And that is what they're asking us to do this weekend, is to tap into our creativity, to use our imagination to create whatever it is that we feel intuitively guided to do. So they want us to really just like move into our power this weekend, do something that makes us feel, you know, that we are in our power and that represents who we are as a person and represents what we're trying to do with our lives. They want us to focus on imprinting our energy into the world and understanding that it's extremely important to do so. And each one of us need to do that so that we can bring more balance and harmony to our world that we're in. And the next card totally coincides with that. It's talking about our tribe and how when you step into your creativity and you're willing to bring forth the ideas that you have, it helps everyone in the community. And each person is specifically given different inspirations and they're given ideas because they're supposed to bring that into the forefront and make that a reality for everyone in the community. Here's the card. It's just a beautiful image of togetherness, and you know, when we come together and help build a community where we can all relate to one another, show support, share knowledge, you know, just give a place for people to touch base and feel understood and get guidance. It's really important, and it's connecting. It wants us to connect the dots together of our creativity and how it helps the community and how it inspires people. And that's one of our number one strongest powers on earth, is the ability to inspire others. When we are creative and we do what we're supposed to be doing, it helps other people discover that within themselves. So we're just mirroring our power onto other people. So just know that your creativity empowers others, and it's an extremely important energy. And they really just want all of us to focus on coming together with the people that we feel we connect with and that understand us, and make it a point to surround yourself with people who make you feel good and want to support you and push you in the right direction. We all need to be surrounding ourselves with people who are always trying to help us become the best person possible, and you know, honor them for that, because I feel like a lot of us get like intimidated by people who want us to move in a better direction or want to support us or want to push us forward. But really, like, as we're moving forward as a society, that's what we're going to need in the future. Is we're going to need powerful people that know what they want, that know where they're going, how they're going to get there, and that want to have other comrades at their side that are also powerful and that are making shit happen. And so I just want everyone this weekend to really just focus on what kind of people you have in your life, what caliber of, you know, friendship they offer you, and, you know, what kind of quality that they're bringing to the table. And just definitely make sure that you're honoring what you deserve and that you are mirroring out into the world what you want in the world. You know, because we all can say that we want to do A, B, and C, but if we're not doing any of those and we're just talking about it, that's not aligning with our truth. So that's kind of what we need to be focusing on, is making sure that our action is aligning with our thoughts and our desires. Because action is how you make everything happen. You have to put it all into play, and you have to make sure that you're honoring yourself and that you're honoring your message that you're putting out. Because if you're all talk and no walk, people are going to start to lose respect for you, and they're not going to be aligning with your frequency anymore. And so it's really just a matter of upping your ante, doing the things you need to be doing to be moving forward. Welcome people into your life that are doing similar things as you, that are high vibration, that, have really positive goals in mind, that are, healthy, that make you laugh, that make you feel full of joy, that just, want to just celebrate being in your life, that just like want to hang out, that want to, make the world a better place. And I think that's what we all need to focus on more, is how can we all come together and make this world a better place. And the last thing I want to touch on with that is I want everyone to try to be more open-minded and more